Hello everybody, this is Zyfit Gaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Dragon Quest XI Definitive Edition demo. So now we'll be able to see some of the updates for the Definitive Edition, and very similar to the Switch version, you get to play up to about 10 hours worth of gameplay in the demo before you can decide if you want to buy the game. Now that we have access to the PC version, we'll take a look real quickly at some of the different settings we have available inside of Dragon Quest. So if we head on over to Miscellaneous, and we go over to your video settings, you're going to be able to see if we go to display options, we have the options for window, borderless, and full screen mode. And for resolutions, we can go from 1280 by 720 all the way up to 4K. Unfortunately today, this game does not officially support ultra wide. Now from here, if we go into 3D graphic options, you'll be able to change your display options, your anti-aliasing quality, which we'll be maxing out for right now, post-processing quality, which we have maxed out, shadow quality, which is maxed out, screen percentage, this is just making sure how good of a percentage you're going to have for your resolution, so we're going to keep it at 100, frame rate, so you have the options to do 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, 90 frames per second, 120, and 144, as well as even doing unlimited. So you have quite a few different options that you have available. And then you also have the option to turn vertical sync on. Just know if you turn on vertical sync, you will see in the top left-hand corner that you will instantly be locked to 60 frames per second. So if you are off, you can have unlimited frame rates. If you are on, then you will have unlimited. Now do know if we change this to 120 frames per second, it still locks you at 60 frames per second, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and keep this off. And if you do set the frames like I have now, it will lock you to the maximum of that frame rate. So we're going to keep during this demonstration our frame rate at unlimited. So here we'll take a look at Dragon Quest. So we're about 30 minutes or so into the game and we're at the open field. You might notice a little bit of screen tearing. So if you turn on vertical sync, I don't see the screen tearing. But it looks like we do get a little bit right now. We're running unlimited frames. But you do have some different options as well here. So you can see in the battles, we're right now getting around 130 frames per second here at 4K. Now if we head on over to our tactics menu and you go to settings, one of the nice things you get available in the Definitive Edition is you can change the game speed. So you have normal game speed like we had in the previous version on Steam, but now we have both fast and ultra fast. So this is going to help you when you're grinding out in the field to be able to go through these fights a little bit faster. So we'll take a quick look at what normal speed looks like in this battle. There we go. As we're running out in the field, let's go find another one over here. Now we're going to crank the speed up to fast. So we're going to head over to settings, speed, turn it to fast. And also you can change battle mode as well. Right now I'm on classic camera, but you can also do freeform fighting where you can move around. I'm not going to do that though. You can see just by going to fast, the animations are going pretty quick compared to what we were just doing. Now, real quickly, while we have the opportunity, we're going to switch this to ultra fast. So ultra fast is nice because you can fly right through these battles. And there we go. Now you can always choose, and as you can see, pick and choose how you want to play the game. For myself, personally, I'm probably going to go ahead and restore at least 30 HP for an ally. Let's go ahead and use that since we will. I'm probably going to go ahead and play on fast mode most of the time when I play. And because it's a turn-based game, I mean, really going over 60 FPS isn't really going to give you any benefit at all. So, most likely, at least with the current experience with the game, as you can see, we're averaging a good 120, 130 FPS, which is awesome right now in the game. The game does look pretty good. It's a good look, it's a beautiful looking game. But I will say, at least with the way the game's working now, just because as you can see, there definitely is screen tearing. And I'm using an LG CX TV that has G-Sync at 120 FPS. which is what I can run this at. But even without it, you're still getting, as you can see as we're moving it over, you're still getting that screen tearing right there, which really isn't the best experience. So I'm going to go ahead to settings. We're going to change it to fast, because I kind of like that middle ground when it comes to speed. Now real quickly, we're going to take a look real quickly, we're going to take a look at what the game looks like in vertical sync. Oh, I made a mistake. I wasn't paying attention to my health and I wiped myself. Well, I'll go ahead and end the video. Thank you for watching.